Hi everyone, I'm going to be making a Pom Pom rug today, so I hope you enjoy watching it. Excuse me all dressed up at the minute, but I'm trying out my Satan Sinner makeup from Primark that I got. And I've got my magnetic eyelashes on, so we'll see if they stay on. They feel really awkward on my glasses. But yeah, so if you wonder why I look so dolled up, I've got all that on. I've got the lipstick on and everything else, eyes and the blusher. So anyway, enough about that. Now I'm going to show you how to make the Pom Pom rug. It's really easy. You'll probably need about 150 pom poms. That's just a rough guess for a rug that's about the size of a pillow, like that. So here goes. Hope you enjoy watching it.
Right, there's two different methods of making a pom pom. One is with the toilet roll method, and the other is with the legs of a chair or stool method.
Right, now I'm going to show you how to make a pom pom with the toilet roll. So what you do is you get two toilet rolls. Now I've got two because they're a bit flimsy. I've put another toilet roll inside it, so it's a bit more stronger. You can use kitchen roll inside of the kitchen roll as well. But I'm going to show you the toilet roll way. I've been doing it this way as well. I find this a bit easier than the chair with the leg way, but it's personal preference. But right, you get that and you wrap it round, and you keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. After a while it does get a bit tedious, but it's good exercise for your arms and your wrist. Just keep wrapping and wrapping, and I see that thickness there, that's not quite enough, so I'm going to carry on a little bit more. Let's have a see. Now that, nearly there. Right, that's about right. So what we do is we cut it, then we get another piece of string about length, as you can see, and we take it around the middle of the toilet roll, push it through like that, as you can see. Then we push the toilet rolls out, so you've got that there like that. And what we do is we tie a knot just here in the middle. It might be best to tie a couple of knots just so it's nice and tight and secure. That feels tight enough. And then we cut these bits here. Preferably better if you have some sharper scissors. And that's that end done. Turn it over, and then you've got the other end there. So we cut these. Well, they're all done, I think. And then fluff your pom pom up. If you've got a couple of bits that's slightly longer dangling, like I've got that part there, just cut it off, trim it up, and there's your pom pom. Now the chair method. Wrap pieces of wool around the legs of a stool or a chair, as you can see. Keep going, keep doing lots and lots of rows until you've got like a thick enough amount to make a pom pom. Then we get some pieces of string, wrap one right next to the left hand side of the leg of the chair, and tie it really tight, as tight as you can. As you can see, and long enough pieces of string so that you can tie them to the mat to make the pom pom. Then you carry on doing, tie more pieces around even distributed gaps of the wool right until you get to the end of the right hand side of the leg of the chair, So you should have about 4 pieces of string tied up. Tie them really tight, as tight as you can. Do like about three knots, and then you start to cut. You start the left hand side, cut in the middle of where the 2 pieces of string are tied, and so on in the middle of each pieces of string. When you get the pom-pom, a couple of bits are long, just like trim it and it'll fluff it up a bit. You'll have a nice fluffy pom-pom. As you can see, that one's okay. And carry on cutting the other pieces. Cut the other side of that bit on the leg, and it will make the pom-pom. Make sure it's all fluffy. See if any bits need trimming. A couple of bits might need trimming, just make it look a bit more fluffier. You can fluff it up with your hands as well. And that's the last bit of the pom-pom, left hand side of the leg. And there you go, trim that one up. This is the anti-slip line that I bought for $1.99 from B&M. Now you can cut this to size. You cut it circle shape or square shape or whatever shape you want. I've already got one pom-pom on here ready, as you can see. I'm going to have to take my bandage off my hand, I'm afraid. Right, there's one on there as it is, you can see. What you do is you put the liner down, and then you get part of the pom-pom, the string, and you put the pom-pom where you think you want it to sit next to the other one, which I want it to sit quite close. And then you put the pom-pom string through one of these holes and get the other bit of string. Put the other bit of string next to it. Like that. So you can then tie a knot in here. Tie a couple of knots just to make sure it's nice and sturdy. So that's that side. 2 pom-poms next to each other. As you can see, the pink string there, purple string there, and turn over, and that's your part of your pom-pom mat. I'm going to do some more. And that's a quarter of the way done. I've still got a lot more to do yet. Right, and that's what the back looks like, because we've knotted it up all in rows to attach the pom-poms. You can cut these pieces of string shorter if you want, but I'm going to keep them like about that length. Or you can probably tie them up together, so they're not hanging around, but you don't see it because when you flip it over, there. And there is the completed rug. So that's the pom-pom rug all done. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I hope you will have a go making one. It'd be interesting to see if anybody else has a go making one. If you did like it, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon for my next craft video I'll be doing over Easter. Bye.